Moving on from our 35.7 medium duty telehandler, we go up now to our 42.7. That's our larger farmer contractor machine, equipped with a Tier 5 Deutsch 145 horsepower engine. Easily accessible, incorporating a reverse fan, servicing and filters, hydrostatic oil separate to the hydraulic oil that's used for the main hydraulic boom functions. At the back end of the 42.7, we equip these machines with a ladder hitch drawbar. You can see it's definitely a substantial structure, and also we equip them with double rear remotes. Our axle is a portal axle, gives a drive line which increases our ground clearance by 4.5 inches over any other axle system in the telehandler market. We feature our safety stand, so if you're operating under the boom, you can fit the approved AS 1418-19 ram stay. Access to diesel, lockable cap, and also separate reservoir here for the AdBlue. And again, an easy entry and full door opening from our Merlo cab. Simply latch, unlatch. All of our 42.7s are CS models, indicating it's got cabin suspension. It's a hydraulically operated suspension system, and it's also sensitive to load of the operator to give you a comfortable ride and reduce fatigue. So equipped with air suspension seat, cabin suspension and boom suspension, you've got one of the best rides of all telescopic handlers on the market. Let's get inside our 42.7 cabin and see the appointments. Cabin suspension is definitely one of our main features. We can lower the cabin, reposition the cabin. Driver comfort has been a major aim from Merlo and their design. Long hours in the seat, improved visibility. Having cab suspension gives an added view if you're loading into mixer wagons or trailers. Driver comfort, air suspension seat. On the 42.7, we also feature our ASCS joystick and our full displayed monitor. Boom suspension, engine control, so we can attain a desired engine RPM, which will immediately give us our increased oil flow. We can then also activate digger control. So the joystick now controls the engine RPM. So oil flow demand from the joystick indicates to the engine we want increased oil flow, and in the driving situation it has no interference or disrupts your travel speed. That again is independent. Extremely useful for continuous loading. And we also feature on our boom, we feature our boom soft stop. So nearing the end of stroke, the boom slows down by itself, and also on retract. So we have a soft cushion stop, so we're not creating adverse damage to our rams and mechanical components within the boom. We incorporate 2 rear remotes. We also have continuous oil flow control switches. One of the best cabins for operator comfort and practicality in the range. Merlo never stop innovating. Some of the innovations and improvements on the new 42.7 145, there's a new strengthened front axle, new differentials, new axle housings. The 2-piece ball gear portal axle system has been around now for 2 years, but we've now increased the size of our brake discs, and also in the rear we've improved the size of our handbrake brake caliper. New improvements again is now the new electronic switch off instead of a lever system for turning your battery power off. Simply just to enable the battery to be disconnected to stop draw. We have boom suspension, waste system, new hydraulic tanks, See your local dealer and let him explain to you the difference between your current CAS 140 Turbo Farmer to the new 145 Turbo Farmer.